Hey family, I have a quick word I'd like to share with you guys. This is a prophetic word, okay? So the Father is saying it ends where you draw the line. The cycles end where you draw the line. The enemy has been trying to pull many of you back into cycles of sin, cycles of bondage, things that you've been delivered from. And so God is saying there's no going back. There's no backpedaling. There's no backtracking, and there's no going back. God is wanting your intentionality, partnership, and cooperation in aligning to his will for your life in this hour. Many of you are coming into your birthright, and God is releasing some things into your life, many blessings. And it is the hour of release, of restoration. God is restoring some things you may have lost in previous years and seasons. God is saying that it is the hour of release, okay? And that you are coming into your birthright, for whoever this word is for. But God is requiring your partnership. God is also wanting for you to be sober, to be vigilant in this hour. There is a greater level of deception in the world, as we know, and there is that with that comes a greater level of warfare for God's people. But we have a defender, right, who is the victorious one, the Most High God, Jesus Christ. He is the only way. But listen, I want to encourage you today to get in partnership, get in alignment with the will of God for your life. And God is saying, stand on my word. No matter what problem arises, stand on my word and I will fulfill it. What God is saying, do not forsake your freedom. Do not forsake your freedom. For you have received the spirit of sonship. You're no longer a slave to sin. You're no longer a slave to fear. And God right now is severing ties. And he's cutting strings off, the strings that are trying to pull you back into your past, strings that are trying to pull you back into yesterday, the strings that are trying to pull you back into what you've been delivered from. God is cutting off the strings in this hour because he is determined to get you to your promised place. Like I said before, I've said this in a previous video, God is determined to get you to the place, a land flowing with milk and honey. But this requires your cooperation in saying, no going back. I'm not going back no matter what it looks like. I'm not going back no matter what problem arises. Listen, if God brought you this far, he's not going to leave you. He is not going to leave you in that place. God is not going to leave you in that place. He's brought you this far. Okay? You've come too far to go back. You've come too far to go back. And so God is saying it ends where you draw the line. So I pray right now that God will give you the grace to say no. That God will give you the grace to say no, that you're not going back. And that God will give you the strength to keep moving forward and to leave whatever it is that you need to leave behind, to leave it behind, to let it go and to release it into God's hands. Leave it alone and just keep moving forward. In Jesus' name, God bless.